There are many countries in the world that are associated with wealth in one form or another. But when it comes to Dubai, they're going big on trying to remake their country with an image of being the wealthiest around in all the ways that matter. That includes going to town on trying to make some of the biggest mansions and construction projects ever thought of. Allow us to show you the inside of the biggest mega mansions in Dubai. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 7. One Palm. You might be surprised to find that we are starting this list off with an apartment complex, but this is anything but your typical apartment complex, trust us. This is a record-setting one called One Palm, and unlike your typical complex where you maybe have a dozen or so rooms, this one has 94 apartments that can be lived in. That's a very large apartment space to handle all of those people. Oh, but don't think for a second that these are base-level apartments that just anyone can live in. Oh no, rather, these are ones that can have 3 to 5 bedrooms per apartment and can cost you $4 million to live in. Yeah, these are high-end apartments, as you can see. And that's not even including the penthouses, which sold for crazy numbers that we're not going to repeat because, well, it was large, and we'd feel very inferior saying the price considering our own apartments. Don't judge us. Anyway, when it comes to these apartments, if you get one, you're going to be living well for as long as you are here. Number 6 is the 22-carat Club Villa. Yeah, this name just screams, I'm rich, doesn't it? We feel the same way, and if you don't get the joke, it's basically calling itself the 22-carat gold Club Villa, because gold is expensive, and so is this villa. Getting to the nitty-gritty here, this has a set of beachfront villas that are massive and beautiful in their decoration. Many people praise the balconies for their incredible views of Dubai that they get to see, and it's hard to argue with that. Not to mention you have your own private pool for each villa. Not that you need to leave the villa if you don't want to, as everything within it is decorated to be top-notch, and even the bathroom is worthy of a king. Speaking of which, you'll be treated like royalty, as you'll not just have a concierge to take care of you and a valet to help you with your cars, you'll have parking spots for up to 4 cars that you may or may not own. And let's be honest here, if you live here, you have more than 4 cars. We can say that confidently because to live here, you need $25 million. Number 5 is Aladdin City. Dubai is located in the United Arab Emirates, and they have a long and interesting history to bank off of when trying to make tourist attractions. So much so that they're intending to make a city based on the legendary story of Aladdin. For those who don't recall the story or the Disney films, it's about a young street boy named Aladdin who finds a magic lamp with a genie and uses the wishes to make himself a prince and eventually save the kingdom of Agrabah from an evil wizard named Jafar. The project is set to take place on Dubai Creek on the Persian Gulf, and it's set to be a city rooted in its 3 towers that are designed to be like the top of Aladdin's lamp. You could also interpret the 3 towers as a reference to the 3 wishes that Aladdin got in the story to make with the genie. The art that has been made for the project indicates that the towers will be covered in gold in various places to further show the beauty and the wonder of the city. As for what will be in the towers themselves, that would be a menagerie of office spaces, hotels, certain other amenities, and the ability to park nearly 1,000 cars. Though to be clear, the city is still in the planning stages, and no opening date has been given as of yet. But when it's up, yep, it'll be expensive to go to, but wonderful to live in, just like everything else you're seeing here on this list. Number 4, Emerald Palace Kempinski Hotel. Ah, a hotel. How simple. How basic. Yeah, you know it's expensive, right? And specifically, we're going to look at a villa within this hotel that is worth $26 million. Now, you might be wondering, why would you go and buy that if it's at a hotel that you might not be staying at all the time? Well, that's because regardless of whether it's occupied or not, you're going to be getting a cut of the profits. No, really, if you were to get this room, you'd find yourself getting a cut of the profits every year. Sure, it'll take you a little time to get everything back, but stay around long enough and it'll happen. Plus, this hotel is stylish from top to bottom, with infinity pools, perfect service, beautiful balconies, and more. Number 3, Golf Villa. How far would you go to get you and your golf buddies the ultimate experience, both on the course and off? Well, if you're rich and have $26 million kicking around, the Golf Villa in Dubai might just be what you're looking for. This place offers a lot for its owner, including 7 bedrooms that'll fit your little mini community, elegance at every turn of the place, which includes a steam room, jacuzzi, elevator, and more, and of course, a golf course to play at. And we're not just talking your basic golf course, we're talking a high-end championship-level golf course. Number 2 is the Dubai Hills Estate. Sometimes you just need to live in luxury. And in the Dubai Hills, there are estates like this one that'll cost you $27 million, but are totally worth it because it has virtually everything you will need to live both happily in the house and make sure it's maintained. Why do we say that? Because for you and your family, there are 7 bedrooms, and for the staff you'll no doubt hire to maintain the house, you have 3 rooms for maids and even a driver's room. Add that to the pool, the luxurious balcony views, the 2 kitchens, the pristine bathrooms, and more, and you'll see why this is so darn good. Number 1. Zabeel Palace. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention, of course, one of the homes of the royal family of Dubai, which in this case is the Zabeel Palace. It's a place that is surrounded by luxury, including many gardens that are wonderful to behold. But what's on the inside? Well, that's the catch. No one really knows unless you've actually been invited to the place by the Sheikh of Dubai, which is not an invitation he makes lightly. However, given its stature, importance, and no doubt elegance in every room, it's fair to say that this palace is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And there you go, a look at the many extravagant homes and other things that are fully on view or will be in view in Dubai. Can you believe how extravagant they go with these things? Which of these places do you suddenly have a desire to go to and see for yourself? Do you know another mega mansion or apartment or villa in Dubai that we can go around and look at? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.